Everybody, it's been a minute. I am back with Guitar ER, which is going to be kind of a bunch of short, simple videos. A lot of them are going to be about breaking down riffs. This one is Helter Skelter, and the main thing that I want to show is just how you can take a riff and break it into pieces and make it simpler to learn as opposed to just trying to swallow the whole thing and get frustrated when you don't have all the parts together as one. So we're gonna work on that, Helter Skelter. If you could, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, it definitely helps out. And I definitely appreciate all the comments that you guys have been giving me as well. Without further ado, let's go into the Guitar ER. Hey, one quick important note. On all of these videos, any video on YouTube, a lot of people don't know about this, but there is a tool icon. I'm going to go ahead and put a little video in here so everyone can see it of me using it just on the mobile, but it's the same thing for the desktop. There's a tool icon and you can slow down these videos, which is really important when you're learning the riffs. I highly recommend putting them at half speed. If you're having any trouble with them, if you're not, that's great. But anything that's taking you a little time, just half speed that, and it should help quite a bit. I didn't know about this until recently, so just wanted to make you guys aware. All right, so for this one, we're going to be working on Helter Skelter. Basically, the part is something like this. So I think the smart thing to do when learning these things, I know this is kind of a beginner's type of riff, but you can use the same approach for any type of riff you can think of, is to break it down into pieces. This could be broken down into 3 separate pieces. The first part being on the 2nd fret of the 4th string and the 4th fret of the 4th string. You're going to be playing that with the drone on the A, like this. So the first part is just going to be that. The second part is going to be the beginning of that descending run. Now remember, this is going to be the same pattern for the beginning of the 4th string and the 5th string, so it makes it pretty easy and pretty simple to remember. So again, part 2 is going to be this descending riff, which is going to be 5-4-2 open. So 5-4-2 open. That's part 2. The third part of this riff is going to be 5th string, 4th fret, 2nd fret open. So again. So if you have it all together, you've got that's the beginning. Now you just repeat those steps again, breaking it down. Again, you've got 3 parts. You've got on the 5th string, using the A as a drone. Again. For part 2, you're doing the 5-4-2 again, except this time on the 5th string. So 5-4-2 open. The third part, you're going to be on the 6th string, and you're going to be doing 4-2 open. Again, 4-2 open. It's also important to think about how much you're picking. You don't want to pick too much on this. Like, if you wanted to, you could do this in like 3 pick strokes, depending on how you're pulling off and hammering. You don't want to try to play it like... I don't recommend that. Try to play with as few pick strokes as possible and what sounds good. What I found in this particular riff is that you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you don't need any more than 7 pick strokes on both parts of that riff. If you wanted to, you could decrease that quite a bit, by, you know, pulling off. That's 3 pick strokes in total, but I don't expect anyone to do that. You know, sometimes it does sound good to have a little bit of extra articulation in there, but I would definitely not go over 7 picks on the whole sequence. So again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you got 14 on all of it. That's it for this lesson. It's a kind of simple one, I realize, but I think it helps when you're breaking these riffs down. I'm going to be doing a few more in this series. I hope it helps. Any comments, questions are certainly appreciated. We'll see you guys next time.